afternoon. My name is Scott Rutherford, Chief Strategic Officer at T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead.
观众朋友们，大家好，欢迎收看今天的直击美股，我是主持人张叔，在纽约向您问好。周四美股收跌，而道指更是在9天之后首次的有了一个修整和回调。总的来说，我们其实比较担心的是今天的下跌是否足以影响此前市场上涨的这么一个趋势。关于这个问题呢，我先卖个关子，我们在接下来的交易员访谈当中会具体的提到。但是来看一下宏观经济状况，现在美国经济依然还是比较良好的，因为在最新一次的上一周失业金申领人数当中是下降了1000人，维持在25.3万的位置，非常不错的数字。而下一周美联储将公布最新的会议纪要，而现在市场的联邦基金利率期货显示，市场对于未来美联储加息的预期相比前段时间已经有了一个再大幅度的一个提升。另外，到目前为止，标准普尔500指数当中有70家公司已经公布了最新财报，而有67%的公司的财报是高于预期的。好的，更多的消息，让我们来看一下今天交易员的独家访谈。Hi Scott, U.S. market finally has its first down day, and actually we've been waiting for this because we want the market to digest its gains. But do you think today's move is positive?
Yeah, well, it depends on what side of the tape you stand on. If you were long and you chased the market today, you're like, oh my goodness, what did I do? If you sold some strength over the course of the past week and you've been waiting for a pullback, I think a lot of people are like, okay, this could be good. So the question is, how much do you pull back? How fast does it happen? Et cetera, et cetera. So we like to use our moving averages. You look here at the S&P cash, everyone was complaining about the action today, but all of a sudden you look across the board here, you still have your 2-year range well above, and all we did today is test the 8-day moving average. So I do think the bulls are spoiled. Okay, does that mean we're going to just fall apart? No, but we talk about strong trends. You're in a strong trend when you're above the 8 and 21-day moving average. We are just touching the 8-day moving average here. So can we break below this and test the 21-day and still be in a bull tape? Yeah. So you have to know what your time frame is, what you can handle. And at this point, we did a little fact finding. We now have this 2159 as support. So here is your support area if you're very active and risk averse to trade against.
And today we see some weakness in other sectors like tech and also IBB. So actually we start to talk about them earlier this week because they become the leaders. But right now, do they hold this upper range momentum?
Well, we came in today saying, what's Intel going to do? Did it price it in? What was the report like? And if you look at Intel actually, I talked about, can it hold the 21-day after the report? And if you look at Intel, that's exactly what Intel did. Intel came in and held the 21-day moving average. Now you'll see if it could build and hold above this. Okay, as far as other tech type of names, everyone was so worried about this breakout failure in Facebook. I don't think you could worry about it yet. Okay, bottom line is here is your entry on day 1. We talk about not buying day 4, and it's still above the 8 in the 21-day. So we'll see, what happens here next. At this point, this is what we have, and here's the 8-day. So still, things look fine. As far as, like you mentioned, the IBBs, that gave you nice follow through from yesterday's engulfing day. So this actually still looks strong and still hung in there. And then if you go quickly at tech also, look where we came from, still above the 2016 highs, still above and extended from the 8-day. So you have to put things in perspective. It's a down day, doesn't mean rally's over.
Okay, and today the primary move is about oil because oil continues to be the laggards of the market. So how do you think about oil? Do you think the energy sector maybe, dragging this market down?
I think it did so a little bit today. Over the course of the past week and a half, when oil went from 51 down to 45, market was giving it a pass, saying, okay, maybe it'll regroup and the money will rotate here. I actually tried buying the XLE the last 2 days, but whenever you get a new threshold low, okay, like you did in the USO, okay, the market pays a little bit of attention, like what's going on here? Remember this ascending channel? We're now on the right side. I thought maybe we would hold here, and we didn't. And now you're below the moving average. So the question is, what happens next here in oil? If it starts to cascade lower, it'll probably put some pressure on it. XLE also, one of the only sectors that is not at 2016 highs. Okay, at this point, if the market stayed strong, it looked like it could do some catch up, but at this point, it looks like it's rolling down. So I got out of it. So at this point, you have to be just careful on your time frame. Does it mean that this rally that started post-Brexit is over? No, but we've come very far, very fast, and we're extended from a lot of those moving averages.
Okay, and also speaking of gold, and gold give us very surprising move today. And do you think, including the 2016, the tape is still intact?
For gold?
Yeah, for gold.
Well, it's like entries and exit matter, just like we just put with the S&P away from the 8 and 21 day. Well, gold got very extended from the 8 and 21 day. So on the short-term basis, it pulled in, but the trend from 2016 that started was still intact. Okay, so if you look here, all right, in this last move up, it got extended, just like the S&P did from the 8-day. Took out the 8-day, went below the 21-day, but still above the 50-day, still above the 200-day. And what did it do? It trapped any late shorts because you closed on the lows, and now you had a big engulfing bar. So at this point, overall, you look at the trend of 2016, and it looks good. It's intact. You just have to figure out how you want to play it. Okay, never even came down to test that and didn't even test the 50-day. So we'll see what happens next year.
Okay, that's all we have for today.
Yes, and we'll have more each day. So make sure to tune into the Morning Call Express, the recap, and if you want more, be a member of Red All Access because I go over about 20, 25 names, tactical type of setups for cash flow, for swings, and you name it, it's there.
好的，感谢您的收看，我们明天再见。